What is going on, guys? It's Ghost Robo, and we are back in LA Noire. I didn't even realize this was a DLC case. It so seamlessly integrated itself into the main game, but it is, in fact, the Naked City DLC case.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Yes, we are bossing Finbar around, and I want to have a quick talk
You
here.
think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
I do want to have a quick 30-second chat with you here on the steps. We'll sit down and have a quick talk, and that talk is the what games am I uploading? I know a lot of people have been wanting LA Noire, and they're like, down with Duke, down with Alice, no Child of Eden, we want LA Noire, and I am doing my very best. I mean, that it's slightly frustrating because I really, if you look at how many videos I upload, you can go find a Call of Duty commentator who may have 200,000 subscribers, and he'll probably put up one video a day, maybe not even one a day, and I'm averaging 5 to 10, 15 videos a day. And really, before YouTube, before any of this, I love games. I'm a gamer. I love playing video games, and I love playing all of them. And I'm not gonna just all of a sudden become an LA Noire channel, or an Infamous 2 channel, or a Child of Eden channel. What I love about my channel, and what I love about games, is variety. And that isn't to say I'm not going to finish games. That isn't to say that I'm not going to push episodes. And I've learned some things these past couple weeks of how to do things better in the future. And I am going to finish LA Noire. But I'd really appreciate it if you guys would kind of just sit back and enjoy the ride. And not be so concerned with every last upload. That is the Surette that we're looking for. Q and Cole.
Mal will be pleased.
Good.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
Boom. Nice achievement there. Now we have to go find our next location. And guys, I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm really not. I love you all. I will take care of everybody. I will get the games up that need to be up. But, it's so frustrating. I'm like, man, I'm super excited about showing you Child of Eden. And maybe some of you don't like it. That's okay. But when I'm super excited about showing you a game and you're like, down with this. We just want LA Noire. Where the heck is LA Noire? And I could see, maybe send a message. Say, hey, Ghost, I really love LA Noire. We really want to see that game end. But to get 100 messages a day, to get comments all over my channel, to get dislikes on videos, to get, F Duke Nukem, LA Noire is so much better, F LA Noire, the graphics suck, screw Alice, that game is shit, we're gonna go to the doctor here, for the physician. It just is kind of frustrating, and like I said, I love to play games, and so there's...
Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Now, I will never be as rude as what's his name, Roy here. All I'm trying to say is, hey, have fun with me. I'm in a position where I can play a lot of games and get them up, and maybe I don't do every walkthrough 100 episodes in a row, but in some ways that's almost better, because then you guys get to see the awesomeness. Come holiday time, if I only did one game, you'd only be seeing Batman, because that's the game I want most, and you'd see Batman and that's it. But no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you Batman and Skyrim and Uncharted, Modern Warfare 3, and that's the way I like to do things. And personally, if I were you, I'd be excited, because you get to see more awesomeness, and it might not come perfectly how you want it. And like I said, I've learned some things too myself of how to handle this better in the past, and in the future. So it's going to be more well organized, but it would just really make me happy. And I know, ultimately, you can care or not care about whether I'm happy or not, but it would really, really, really I'd really appreciate, guys, if let me upload the games. I'll get them up. If you follow me on Twitter, you can get a lot of updates in terms of like what's coming, what's going, why are things taking longer. That might be a good idea. It's just GhostRobo, twitter.com/GhostRobo. But I really am doing my best for you, and I will take care of you. I will get the games that you need to get. And some days I have issues. I had to take my mom to the hospital a couple days ago. That slowed things down. Things come up. And I know you're like, get on with the game, but I just want to clarify that, because it seems like the LA Noire people have been the people making the loudest noise about this. And so I just want to let you know that I hear you. I'm doing my best, and I'm going to keep up with variety because it's more fun for me, and it's more fun for everyone ultimately, because you get to see more awesome stuff. But I will do a better job of focusing. I can promise you that. So, enough of that. If you have any comments or any questions, leave them in the comments below. We can talk about it there. Now we have a case to solve. Let's get to it. Dr. Stoneman's practice, 3:07 p.m. One final thing. All of you asking for longer episodes, like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 6 hours. Like, I don't think you might not realize it, but if I did an hour-long video, that would take like 2 or 3 hours to export, and then 2 or 3 hours to upload, and it would take me the entire day. Whereas if I do 15-minute videos, they can get up faster. So ultimately, you're getting the same amount of content. It really, like, that's the point I guess I want to let you know. It's not like, oh, I'm siphoning off your LA Noire and cutting you off, but either you're going to get 4 15-minute videos or 1 hour one, and would you rather get them 4 times a day or once at the end of the night? I think 4 times a day would be better. Spread it out, make it more fun, and it keeps me more upbeat and more spunky. Like, after an hour of commentary, imagine talking in front of a microphone for 60 minutes. And that gets tough after a while. Like, I want to drink a water, I want to eat something. 15 minutes is a good boundary. And, you know, if something big's happening, I go 20 minutes. I don't skimp. Trust me, I'm doing a good job. I'll take care of you. Like I said, you don't have to worry. Ghost Robo's got your back. Let's go, Roy. Hop in the elevator.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Maybe. Doctors are very corrupt still to this day. 5th floor. We're looking for who now? Dr. Stoneman. 506. 505.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
It looks like it says 606, actually, because the graphics are poopy. At least on that sign, the texture is just rotten. But so now we're oh, he's the only guy with a name on his door. H. Stoneman. What's up, buddy?
Yes, sir. Your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Let's go. I like how they put this attitude on, like, every 5 seconds. Like, we hate everything. Attitude, attitude,
Your
attitude.
investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Whoa there. Getting some hate. Oh, a bald guy. Look like a
Dr. Stoneman,
killer.
we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
You don't have a choice, sir.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
When was this prescribed? July of 46. I think that's a lie, because what does today's date in this game? I don't know, but I think it's 47, isn't it? I'm gonna say you're a liar.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Nope, I have access to your prescriptions!
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
Checkmate.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
That is very weird. Why are you Didn't we just talk about that like 5 seconds ago? What? That's like a weird order. I guess we just doubt her. Doubt him, right? Seems a little bit shaky there. Doubt.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Don't feel we really got much out of him. Hey, what do you got here? Mavis. Mavis Beacon teaches typing. What a great game. That's how I learned to be a world-class typer. Actually, I don't even use the correct typing form. I can type super fast, though. In case you were curious. I can type with my eyes closed as well, which is really odd, because I don't use a set hand position. I kind of just go with the flow and rattle off the letters. Anything else in here of interest? Patient, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dad, I made you wait. But now we must go. I don't feel like we got much info from the dude. But oh well. We know she was addicted to her medicine and that he prescribed it, but we kind of already knew that before from the prescription. I'm not really sure how beneficial that was, or wasn't. But Droid's gonna have to do for now.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
What's he lying about?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
It is very strange. Where are we headed now? Off to the Dessine dress store. What are we finding there again? Dessine dress store. Is that like... I'm sorry, I'm blanking here. It's late at night. I'm blanking about where. Garlic King. Why are we going to the dress store? I guess we'll find out when we get there. Was it because of her dress? Or is it because of the jacket? The old man's jacket? I want to think that's what it was. Roy, you drive us there. Get us there quickly. Got no time to waste. These people want more LA Noire. So let's go. Again, I didn't realize this was a DLC case. I was planning on just playing through the straight game.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Alright, so... Roy is suspicious. I'm suspicious. Because he didn't give us much information. That was kind of a weak link in the case. Dessine dress store, 3:19 p.m. Pull up that police car. I don't think that's what we were driving before, but that's okay. Maybe it was. Were we driving that? I'm like blanking on everything today, guys.
I think his name is Phelps.
Well, hello.
I read about him in the...
What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning.
Tell us about her employment. Okay, this is where she worked.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
I don't have any evidence against... Yeah, she did work in New York, right? The modeling job wasn't in New York? Somewhere? Something about that? I believe. I don't see why we doubt her on this. True.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Phelps being very coy here.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
All right. Tell us about the relationship with the victim.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Were you not? I don't think that's a lie.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Okay, Henry, a new guy.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She doesn't know who he is, and she's looking very straight-faced. She's got the double blink going on. That makes me nervous. I have no intuition here. Henderson is the guy who is like the old guy that came around that liked her. Mr. Henderson lives in San Francisco. So we've got Henry Arnett who knew her. We've got Henderson, and I don't know if this lady doubted her because of her blinking, or if we just trust her because she's looking straight ahead. I want to trust her.
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Well, that was very strange. A lot of, like, truths with no more information. No one knows what's going on here, apparently. We've got Mr. Henderson, her old man, non-fiancé. We've got Henry, her good friend who introduced her to that Miss Swanson. We've got the dress shop where she worked and was let go, but not really for any bad reason. I don't know what's going on. We'll have to find out next episode. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. The next one will be up quicker. Follow me on Twitter if you want constant updates. Twitter.com/GhostRobo. That would be cool. Have a cool day. Have a fantastic day. I still love all of you. Hope you understand where I'm coming from, and I hope you're excited for the next part of LA Noire. So, till next time, guys and girls, we will see you later.